and welcome to LSJ News. I'm Lucy Mills. Our team of journalists have been working in the newsroom and remotely to produce the content for today's bulletin. Here are our stories from our reporters on LSJ News. A local councillor has told LSJ News that he is disappointed with central government's handling of the coronavirus pandemic. City of Lincoln councillor Robert Parker agrees that the new restrictions will decrease the R rate, but has concerns about the public's response after months of poor government leadership. A review of the rules will occur on the 16th of December, but for now, restaurants cannot open indoors and overnight stays between different households are not permitted.
Government have failed to tackle from the beginning coronavirus as effectively as other European countries have done. They've spent more money than equivalent countries in Europe, and we've got worse outcomes.
Shop workers are having to contend with an unprecedented pandemic and aggressive customers. As the Union of Shop Distributive and Allied Workers have found, 1 in 6 shop staff are facing abuse at work during the COVID pandemic, a sharp increase of 140% compared to last year. 4 retailers have written to the Home Affairs Committee requesting an investigation into the rising violence and abuse. Lewis Brucknell shares his experience of abuse while working at Morrison's in Lincoln.
An experience that I personally have had not too long ago. There was an incident where a man came in, he seemed quite drunk. He was also very annoyed that there wasn't any trolleys ready to hand. Which is a problem, but shouldn't have done what he did, as he essentially, after putting all his cans in the bin, decided to spit at me. He didn't spit onto me, but quite close, obviously. And then all the security guards got rid of him, but yeah, I'd say it definitely has increased.
The Lincoln High Street shop Mind has been closed for over 4 months. The branch is a part of a national mental health charity which has announced retail losses of £1.5 million in projected sales in the run-up to Christmas. The closures have made it difficult for Mind to raise money to provide mental health support and care to the growing numbers of people in need.
Officials from Lincoln Castle have confirmed that the lights display has been cancelled until further notice. The after dark Christmas lights would normally give people the chance to walk around the castle walls throughout December. One of the main reasons for the cancellation is to avoid travel to the castle from people in different tiers, and the situation will be reviewed in order with government guidelines.
It's disappointing because we were all looking forward to going back to the castle after the recent lockdown, and the lights would have been nice. I saw them setting it up recently, so yeah, it's disappointing.
The creative director of the Lincoln Performing Arts Centre hopes that there will be a sense of normality and hope after they come out of the second lockdown. Many theatres across the country have suffered severe losses due to the closures caused by the pandemic. One of the main areas of hope is that the new vaccine will help bring back crowds into the theatre.
So I don't think that theatre will disappear. It's survived for thousands of years. And we have to look at it in that picture. It's survived for thousands of years. It will exist in some form in the future. Whether it has a massive infrastructure like it currently does, I don't know.
A cookbook by a Lincolnshire charity that features local recipes and ingredients is set to go on sale in retail shops across Lincolnshire. The Lincolnshire Kitchen Cookbook is published by the Lives charity based in Horncastle and intends to generate more funding to continue providing immediate medical responses through community first responders in the county. The book, which is already available online, will be sold by local retailers across the county from next week.
The big task actually for the cookbook before it even started being cooked was to go and approach all Lincolnshire produce businesses and producers to see if they wanted to be part of the cookbook and feature some of their produce. So we did that, and once they came on board, some of them had a really clear idea of what they wanted.
Lincoln City will continue to play behind closed doors for the foreseeable future. This comes after the announcement that Lincolnshire will be in Tier 3 when the national lockdown ends tomorrow. Only 44 out of 92 league clubs in English football will be allowed fans under current tier allocations. Imps forward, Harry Anderson, explained what it's like to play without fans in the stadium.
When you go away, it almost doesn't feel like an away game because obviously there's no fans there, and obviously vice versa. When teams come to us, they won't feel sometimes intimidated with our fans because they're so good.
Grassroots football can be played again in Tier 3 Lincolnshire following the month-long lockdown. From tomorrow, adult outdoor sport can return, with most teams playing their first games back this coming weekend. The return of football is a really important thing for many people's mental health during the pandemic, with players and managers from Lincoln Sunday League welcoming the decision.
I think this year especially, with everything that's gone on, people have really realised how important football is to them and how good it is at keeping them happy and balanced. And I think its return is one that's going to be welcomed with open arms.
That's all from the team here on LSJ News. Keep up to date on our website and our social media feeds. Bye for now.